It's a huge problem that only 3% of all creative directors in the US advertising industry are female.
We have a significant deficiency in women storytellers in advertising.
Women are the 80% consumers of this economy.
Women are controlling the purse strings from a dollars and cents point of view.
And yet there's been studies that have proven that over 90% of the women surveyed said that marketers don't understand them. The complete disconnect is the fact that the creative is being done by men.
There are lots of barriers of entry for women to stay in the advertising space.
At Wieden Kennedy, we need more women.
The world suffers, the advertising suffers, the ideas suffer, the clients suffer, the work suffers, sales suffer, stockholders suffer because of this one issue.
This is an issue that we've been talking about in the industry for years, but nobody has ever done anything formally and overtly to address, which is why I'm so thrilled to be part of Kat Gordon's wonderful 3% conference.
The 3% conference is more than an event, it's a movement. So I worked the ad agency world as a senior copywriter for 20 years and saw firsthand how women were often absent from pitches and important meetings. And then when I left to start my own small agency that specializes in marketing to women, I was so aware of the snowballing power of the female consumer, and I just couldn't reconcile my knowledge of what the marketplace looks like with the reality of what I knew the personnel departments of creative departments looked like.
How do we help change? Well, we have to do it both from an industry level and a consumer level. We have to do that person by person, and there's no better way to do it than gathering all together and talking about it.
I think like anything, you have to start somewhere, and I think this is a great start.
Well, this is the first time there's been any kind of formalized gathering to address this beyond just a small panel at another conference.
It's something that we've been missing in this industry.
We had over 40 speakers at an incredible caliber.
People that I respect and worship are here speaking. So that's really fun for me. And to be a part of that, to be on that list of speakers was a real thrill for me.
The women who actually spoke are so inspiring, and they all had such a different perspective about the topic and about their role in the industry and about what needs to be done. And I find that extremely valuable.
We're really looking to partner strategically with leaders in the space to really shift the culture.
I look at every person in this room and say, those are the people, we are the people who are going to make a difference, and we're going to change things.
Because the only way this changes in our industry is when women start speaking up and calling it out.
All these women and men came together.
We're taking notes, we're writing down ideas, we're going to bring this back to our agency.
It's signaling to the world this is an important business issue, and it's creating community around the issue where all these women now know each other, and they have the Facebook community, the Twitter feed, the LinkedIn group, the website, our blog to keep this issue moving forward.
The 3% conference has been absolutely incredible.
It's an incredibly diverse audience. You have not only people who are creatives themselves, but you have a lot of company owners who are looking for agencies who employ women to develop their messages.
This is how change happens.
The information that I've heard, even at this point, have allowed me to better understand myself and what I need to do.
This is a motivated crowd. They care passionately about this issue. And I think being a sponsor of an event like that, where there's that kind of focus and passion, shows that you're a brand that is taking action too.
The real percentage that I think our sponsors should be interested in is the 80% that are consuming in this country. Those 80% are women. This is a conference that not only should you love to be sponsoring, you should be chasing them down to sponsor it.
And if you're specifically trying to talk with women and there's no women in the room, I would say you got to start with inclusion and you have to listen.
It has to happen from the outside in with the clients telling the advertising agency, look, women are buying most of the products and you have all men on my business. I want that to change.
I think that this conference is going to have waves beyond what we're just seeing today.
I believe that in subsequent years we can grow it to be,
At the very least, the 5% conference.
the 12% conference.
The 50% conference, and then game over, mission accomplished.
And we will happily change our logo.